It's making me, yes, this is what happens. So we're going to take a little break, okay, from me to here to get my body back feeling stronger. I'm on steroids. She said that it's changed her life. It's changed her kid's life. Some days she feels great and she's able to go out and do things, and some days she is not. So a lot of things have gone on in the past 2 days. I cannot control exactly how I feel every day. It's a coming to Jesus, no pun intended. It's a realization that, she's not okay. She has good days, but let's just have our thoughts and prayers. On the day she feels really good, she wants to take advantage of it. And the day she feels terrible, she has to listen to her body. Yes, you do, Teddy. And if I ever feel like I can't give a good pod, I would rather have somebody step in and do a good one and do it on time so that you're in the moment. I agree. We're working with a team of people, blah, blah, blah. And it's scary. I feel less than on days that I can't show up and be here, but it's something I look forward to so much. Okay, I agree with all that. So again, it's a tearful, heartening update, and let's just leave it at that. Before we go, I'm really pissed at Miss Emily Simpson. Okay, I'm really pissed at Emily Simpson. Here's the thing. I am starting to see why people don't like Emily this season. I think this was the takedown season of Katie, and I don't think it's working. When everybody gangs up on someone, the audience usually likes that person. But here's the thing. Look, I call Teresa the animal across the river. I call Jennifer Aiden the slob kebab, which has nothing to do with her looks, by the way. And then there's Junior G. You know, my friend Junior G. There's nothing with Jennifer's look. She's the slob kebab because she tries so hard to pull it off and she just fumbles the ball, girl. Jersey Mike's, you thought you were going to be funny. You fumbled. With you handing out the screeners to everyone. I mean, you got caught. I mean, come on. She's just not good at the game. That's why she's the slob kebab. I don't believe in commenting on people's looks, and I don't believe in commenting on their health. That's just my thing. I don't believe it. People can't help their looks. Look, when it comes to fashion police, sure, I can tell you Shamia looked great at the reunion, and Kelly had probably one of the most disgusting, tacky reunion dresses I've ever seen at any reunion. Sure, that's fashion. But Emily did this interview, and it wasn't just that she trashed Gretchen's looks. She was basically laughing. She was basically laughing. And didn't Emily just have like major body issues on this last season and tell Heather Dubrow, I always feel like the fat girl or the plus size girl. And it's really upsetting that you don't have my size for the fashion show. And oh, I'll just wear something else. That's not the point. I'm always feeling like I'm the big girl. Well, isn't that the same as criticizing someone's looks? She was laughing, and and the interviewer started laughing, which I just had Juicy Joe on the podcast. I was pleasant about, it's not my place to call her the animal across the river when Joe is here. It's an interview about him. Now, you can all disagree with the things he said. I can all disagree. I can have my own opinions. That's not the point of an interview. You ask someone, they answer questions. It's really, if you're a skilled interviewer, you don't really interject your opinion. These interviewers were laughing too, and I don't know, to each his own, but somehow Gretchen's hair came up, okay? And they're all laughing. And then she's saying that, that it basically that, I guess it came up that Tamara said that Gretchen is stuck in 2012. Now, I believe they were referring to Slade as a deadbeat dad. I don't think Tamara meant, look at me, I'm defending the rat that scurries. But I don't think they actually meant, that she's stuck in 2012 with her looks and her dress. I don't think that was it. But then they start saying that she's stuck in 2012 with how she looks. And somehow it turns to her hair. And Emily says, well, I don't know how she keeps it so blonde. And listen, this may not sound so bad. You have to find this interview. Just Google Emily Simpson, Gretchen looks. It's the way, I just was like, I get it, guys. I find the light went on for me. This Emily Simpson is a real mean girl. And it's just the way she was saying, she was laughing. And she's like, her blonde hair, it never changes color. I don't know how she keeps the roots out of it. There's no regrowth. Nothing wrong with that. She must get it done weekly. Okay, that's not so bad. The way she was saying it, I was like, then she goes on to say, I call it a helmet. Well, that's not really nice. Then she says, Gretchen's hair is kind of like a Lego. Like where you put the hair on the Legos, like kind of like you guys said for Zach Wickham on the Valley. She's saying, Gretchen kind of just wakes up and puts on the Lego hair, and then she lives her whole day with the Lego hair. That's not very nice. Again, much worse if you watch her say this because she's laughing. Then she says, but the clothes, and the interviewers start laughing. All she said was the clothes. And then she says, or they say, I can never, oh, she says, yeah, I can never tell if it's a costume or not. She says, or maybe one of the interviewers says, doesn't matter. And then she says, they're all talking. Does Gretchen have a stylist or is this like DIY? Okay, well, I mean, lots of people don't have stylists. Excuse me. All of a sudden, Emily, with her children problems in the minivan, she's hiring a stylist. She says, every time I see her wear something new, normally we're getting into an argument. We just got into an argument during filming, and I was just looking at her, and it was like Little House on the Prairie, and I just thought she would like ride away in the wagon, and then they're all laughing, ha ha ha. Another look of hers was like the hamburger from McDonald's, or like Sherlock Holmes. The interviewers guess how awful. That sounds disgusting. Yeah, she's like the hamburger. I mean, these clothes can't be real. I don't know. It was very Mean Girl. I guess you should have to watch it to see it. But I finally, the light went on for me. I'm like, oh my God, I understand why everyone thinks that Emily is a mean girl. I don't think the Katie season, the takedown season, is working. Will she be back? I don't know. I really don't hate anybody on this particular cast the way some of you do. Even the rat. I think Tamara is a disaster of a human being, but she moves the story along. I don't know why everyone doesn't like Katie. I kind of like her. I think she's doing her job. Pedantry, I think, is gorgeous. I don't necessarily know if Katie will be back, but I think it's too early to tell. I just think what a shame if you really can ice someone out who, yeah, she overplayed her hand and she did lie about the blogger. So that's not so great, Katie. But like you guys have said, don't they all work with bloggers? We saw Tamara did. Gretchen, I think, has already proved that. So let's see what happens. A lot of you in the DMs are saying the OC is boring. Some of you, someone just said to me, there has to be a major cast shakeup. The cast can't go on like this. Someone else said they have to change up the cast. I don't know. Maybe I've given the OC too much credit this season. So I would just like to know what Louie's end game plan is with Teresa. Aaron has revealed Denise's person as one of her co-stars. We'll see more about that. Denise is really smart. She's not speaking out. She's posting on Instagram her collabs and prayers and thoughts for Teddi. And Emily, don't be mean like that. You do the job and you can clap back at someone. But I don't know. It really struck a chord with me the way she was talking about the clothes and the hair, and they were all laughing. If you can't find this clip, I guess DM me and I'll DM it to you, okay? Love you. I mean, not that you can't DM me, but man, some days it's so hard to keep on top of social media. Love you all. Just a quick hit on a Tuesday. I told you there's like a few things that were